Hey guys, welcome back. Last time we were building Jiren and getting ready for my C2 Wanderer, and today the moment is finally here. We are testing Wanderer at C0, C1 and C2 with Jiren, and I'll say it straight, Jiren is strong. Wanderer has always been my favorite character since his launch, and I got Wanderer on his first rerun banner. Even after saving, I almost missed his signature weapon. So this build means a lot to me. We'll refine the artifacts, run damage tests, and we'll see if it still holds up. So let's get into it.
Before the tests, let's go over the build. We spent the last video refining Jiren's build, optimizing the artifacts, and pushing the stats as high as possible. Here are the artifacts, the weapon, and the stats we are working with. This setup should let Wanderer hit some pretty big numbers. So I'm just going to show you the builds of the other characters as well, but we're not going to be touching any of their artifacts so that the results can stay consistent. So let's start with C0. Now let's move to C1 Wanderer and see if the damage increase is actually noticeable. So what C1 actually does is it increases Wanderer's attack speed by 10% when he is in his skill mode, which is the flying mode. Then it also buffs the damage of the arrows that are launched every time when he dodges by 25% of his attack. So you kind of need to have high attack so that they can do more damage. It's just there to boost his attack speed so you can get more attacks. The dodging kinda takes away your DPS. And finally, C2 Wanderer. This is one of his good constellations. What this constellation does, it actually boosts his burst damage by every point difference of his flying meter. So this means that you basically want to use his burst when his meter is about to run out, because you can gain up to 200% burst damage boost. So I'm not going to test him in the Sparrow piece because, you know, he kind of fell off. Like really bad, and I don't think that is still Sparrow Abyss standards. Maybe for now, like my Wanderer is not. I'm gonna continue pulling for his constellations. Maybe when it's like constellation 6, maybe you'll be that strong enough to clear Sparrow Abyss. But for now, I'm just gonna be attacking a bunch of bosses, and yeah.
Stay back! Turning.
Truth repeats its course.
Squall Fury. Bow your head. Turning point
It's teamwork is strength. Gonna hurt in the morning. Have fun with
You dare to gaze upon me?
Scoring has only just. Everybody stand back. Here's the storm.
The wind rises. Know your place. Story has only just.
Truth repeats its course.
The wind rises. Search for it. You dare to gaze upon me?
During this recording, Jiren's artifact set hadn't come out yet, so I was just using emblem. but I'm going to include a run when I'm going to be using Durin's signature artifact set. And let's see what's the difference between Durin on emblem and Durin on the signature Hexerite set.
I have come home, Master.
This is no longer your home, and I am no longer your master.
I'm going in!
Watch out! Turning point in.
Ears of the storm!
Behold! Ha! Yeah! Ha! You dare to gaze upon me?
Only emptiness.
Now for my final thoughts. After testing C0, C1 and C2 Wanderer, I can definitely say that there's a huge difference between C0 Wanderer and C2 Wanderer in terms of his burst and also those arrows and his attack speed. That actually makes him much better than C0. As for me, I really like Wanderer. I really love that character. The design, even the way he was like introduced in the story, I really love that. So I'm gonna continue to use him. And now that he's C2, I'm gonna use him pretty much more. But when it comes to his strength, it's up to you and how much you value the character and how much you like the character also. Because you should just pull for the characters that you love, and I'm gonna continue pulling for his constellations until he's C6. But we'll see about that. But anyways guys, this was for the video. Thank you for watching the video and make sure to like, subscribe and ring the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out dudes.